What's going on, everybody? This is Lag on Lock here, and welcome back to some more Rebels football here on NCAA 07 for the PSP. Looking at the ESPN magazine for this week, the Hokies outlast upset-minded Georgia Tech in overtime, beating them 37-30. So as you can see, guys, number 7 Virginia Tech defeated Georgia Tech 37-30. It was a hard-fought game between these two ACC teams. They both had 17 points by halftime. Looking at the players of the game, we have Tisdale from Virginia Tech. He had 13 tackles, 3 of those tackles being for loss, a sack, and a forced fumble. For Georgia Tech, they had Smith, who had 23 carries for 103 yards, 1 rushing touchdown, and a receiving touchdown. Virginia Tech is now on a 3-game winning streak as Georgia Tech falls to a 3-game losing streak. So guys, in the last video, we defeated the number 10 Georgia Bulldogs 27-0 at home. I thought Georgia would put up a challenge, but Stetson Bennett, he did get hurt in the second quarter. He had a bruised elbow and he was out for the game. The players of the game, we have Altmaier, who was 7 of 11 for 191 yards, 2 passing touchdowns, 6 carries for 11 yards. For Georgia, they had Beal, who had 5 tackles, 2 of those tackles being for loss and a sack. Now taking a look at the in-season recruiting board, Sean Cooley has yet to decide who he wants to commit to. So if you guys remember, Sean Cooley actually came out to visit last week as we faced Georgia. He was impressed with the way we treated his parents on his visit. Hopefully he could sign on a dotted line soon, because Florida State, I don't think he wants to go there. I know he's from Florida. I know Florida State, he wants to be close to home. But if he come to Ole Miss, I'm pretty sure he'll be a starter. Next up, we're going to take a look at the top 25 polls here. And at number 1, we have the Tennessee Volunteers, who are now number 1 after defeating Memphis 38-28. At number 2, we have the Michigan Wolverines. They had a bye week. At number 3, we have the Ohio State Buckeyes. They defeated Iowa 28-10. At number 4, we have the Miami Hurricanes, who defeated Houston 35-21. At number 5, we have the Alabama Crimson Tide, who defeated Florida 41-10. At number 6, we have the Texas Longhorns, who defeated Sam Houston 54-10. At number 7, we have the Virginia Tech Hokies, who beat Georgia Tech 37-30. At number 8, we have the Oklahoma Sooners. They had a bye week. At number 9, we have the Texas A&M Aggies, who beat Texas Tech 38-14. At number 10, we have UCLA. They defeated Stanford 38-21. At number 11, we have the USC Trojans, who lost to Washington State in an upset, losing 17-8. At number 12, we have the Purdue Boilermakers. They had a bye week. At number 13, we have the Pittsburgh Panthers, who defeated Toledo 21-7. At number 14, we have the Virginia Cavaliers, who beat Duke 24-21. At number 15, we have the LSU Tigers, who beat Mississippi State 23-20. At number 16, we have the Iowa Hawkeyes, who lost to the Buckeyes 28-10. At number 17, we have the South Carolina Gamecocks, who beat Auburn 28-25. Man, they're still undefeated. They are 5-0. At number 18, we have the Georgia Bulldogs, who lost to Ole Miss 27-0. At number 19, we have the Oklahoma State Cowboys. They had a bye week. At number 20, we have the North Carolina Tar Heels. They had a bye week. At number 21, we have the Oregon State Beavers, who defeated Cal 27-17. At number 22, we have the Florida Gators, who lost to Alabama 41-10. At number 23, we have the Louisville Cardinals, who are now ranked after having a bye week. I'm surprised they're in the top 25 because they're currently 1-3. At number 24, we have the Arizona State Sun Devils, who lost to Oregon 25-7 in an upset. And last, at the number 25 spot, we have the Michigan State Spartans, who are now ranked after defeating the Fighting Illini 24-21. Looking at the others receiving votes, we have BYU, North Carolina State, Oregon, Kentucky, UTEMP, Florida State, and Minnesota. And the only teams that were dropped out was number 21 UTEMP and number 22 Clemson. So we are in week 7, so I want to give you guys a quick update on my report card so far this year. We are currently 4-1. Our current and longest streak is 3. Our record versus top 25 schools is 1-0 after that win to Georgia last week. My job security is pretty high, but my prestige is fairly low, and that's because this is my first year with Ole Miss. So we're still on track to completing our goals for this year. We already beat Georgia, and we're currently in the top 3 in the SEC. We still had to beat Mississippi State. That's going to be a tough game because it's our rival, and we're playing for the Egg Bowl, so we really have to win that game. It's going to be tough, but hey, even if we don't win, at least we completed 2 out of our 3 challenges, well, our goals for this year. So this week, guys, we're playing the 1-4 Vanderbilt Commodores, who are currently 0-2 in terms of conference play. Looking at their injured players, they have Davis, their halfback, who's out for 1 week, so he probably won't play in this game. In their last game, they lost to Temple 21-7. Looking at their offensive leaders, they have Wright with 51 completions out of 98 attempts for 658 yards. He has 3 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. Rushing, they have Davis, who's currently out. He has 96 attempts for 304 yards, averaging 3 yards per carry, 2 rushing touchdowns, and he's averaging 76 yards per game. Receiving, they have Shepard, who has 22 receptions for 270 yards. He's averaging 12 yards per catch. He has 0 touchdowns, and he's averaging 54 yards per game. Looking at their defensive leaders, they have Cohen, who's leading in tackles with 25, Legum, who's leading in sacks with 3, and Harris, who's leading their team in interceptions with 3. So that's going to do it for the team information for the Vanderbilt Commodores. I'll see you guys out there on the field. So here we are, guys, back at home, this time to take on the Vanderbilt Commodores. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line. Can we get another conference win? Altmaier hands it off to Evans, spin move, and he takes a big hit. Not a great way to start this game. It's going to be 2nd and 15, a 5-yard loss. Altmaier steps back, rolls to the left, and he's going to get sacked on that play. Man, we're doing pretty bad to start off our first possession. It's going to be 3rd and 23. Altmaier steps back, rolls to the left, throws it downfield to Wade, who makes the catch, but he's short of the first down marker. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Vanderbilt after the 3 and out. Wright steps back, looking, throws across the middle, and that one's going to be an incomplete pass. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Wright steps back, throws across the middle, another incomplete pass for the Commodores. Long was the intended receiver on that play. Wright steps back, looking, throws it downfield, and Battle was there to break that one up. They're going to go 3 and out. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Ole Miss. Altmaier tries to hand it off to Evans, but he gets stopped before he's able to hand it off to him. A 4-yard loss. It's going to be 2nd and 14. And on 2nd and 14, Altmaier rolls to the right, throws it downfield to Trigg, who's wide open. He makes the catch, and he runs out of bounds. That's going to be a 1st down for Ole Miss. We're at the 47-yard line. Altmaier hands it off to Watkins. He's stuck at the line of scrimmage, but he's able to get 1 yard on that play. It's going to be 2nd and 9. Altmaier steps back, looking, and he's going to get brought down on that play. Our offensive line just crumbled, and that's going to be a 5-yard loss. It's going to be 3rd and 14. Altmaier steps back again, looking. He's going to scramble to the right, and then he's going to cut back to the left, and he's going to try to get a 1st down, but he stopped short. We're going to go 3 and out. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Vanderbilt. Wright hands this one to Smith, and he's brought down by Ivy on that play. A 1-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd and 9. Wright hands it off to Smith again. He breaks a tackle, and he's brought down again. A gain of about 4 on that play. It's going to be 3rd and 5. And on 3rd and 5, Wright steps back, throws it to Skinner, who makes the catch, and that's going to be a 1st down by Vanderbilt. A 11-yard gain on that play. Wright hands it off to Smith, and he's brought down by Sistrunk on that play. No gain. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Wright, play action, throws across the middle, and that one's going to be an incomplete pass, nearly intercepted. We're looking at 3rd and 10. And on 3rd and 10, Wright steps back, throws it to Shepard, who makes the catch. He has the blockers. Sistrunk, our middle linebacker, is trying to catch up to him, but it's too late as Vanderbilt, they score a touchdown, a 64-yard touchdown pass. Man, I can't believe they scored first against us at home. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Ole Miss. We're at the 32-yard line. Altmaier hands it off to Evans. He's going to cut to the right. He gets the first down and more before finally being tackled out of bounds. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line with less than 30 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Altmaier hands it off to Evans, and he coughs up the football. Someone grab it, and James was there to fall on top of it. It's going to be 2nd and 16, a 6-yard loss. Man, that would have been terrible if we turned over the ball so early in the game, as we hand it off to Evans, and he gets a gain of about 3 on that play. And that's going to do it for the first quarter with the score, Vanderbilt 7, Ole Miss 0. Third and 12 for Ole Miss as we start the second quarter. Our offensive line needs to do better with protecting Altmaier as he steps back. He rolls to the left, trying to find someone, and he's going to get brought down. Incomplete pass. We're going to go 3 and out. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Vanderbilt at the 20-yard line. Right, steps back, throws across the middle, and that's going to be an incomplete pass. That was intended for their wide receiver, but it looked like it was defensive pass interference, but I'm not a ref. Right, hands it off to Griffin. He's going to cut upfield. He has the first down and more, and that looks to be a gain of about 20. So far, Vanderbilt has 26 yards rushing. They are now spotted at their own 41-yard line. Right, steps back, throws it to McGowan, who makes the catch, and that's going to be a 7-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd and 3. Right, scanning. Throws it downfield, and it's caught by Shepard. First down Vanderbilt. I don't know what Battle was doing on that play. That should have been easily picked off. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. Right, hands it off to Smith. He runs up the middle. Juke move, and he's finally brought down. A gain of 6 on that play. It's going to be 2nd and 4. I don't get it. Our defense was doing so well last week against Georgia. Right, play action. Throws it to their tight end, and he gets into the end zone. That's going to be another touchdown for Vanderbilt, a 9-yard touchdown pass. We need to make big plays right now, because if not, their momentum is going to keep skyrocketing, and we're not going to be able to come back. As Watkins gets tackled behind the line of scrimmage, as I just said, we need to work on our momentum. It's going to be 2nd and 12. And on 2nd and 12, Altmaier rolls to the right, looking. Throws it downfield to Mingo, who makes the catch. And that's going to be a first down for Ole Miss, our 3rd of the day. We're at the 39-yard line. Altmaier steps back, rolls to the left. Fires this one downfield to Robinson, and it's overthrown. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Altmaier looking. Throws it, and that's going to be an incomplete pass. Wade was the intended receiver on that play. So far, we are 0 of 3 on 3rd down conversions. Altmaier steps back, rolls to the left, throws it to Knox, who makes the catch. He gets the first down, and he's finally knocked out of bounds. We're going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Altmaier, play action. Throws it to Robinson, and I don't know what kind of animation they were giving me on that play, because now it's 2nd and 10 after that incomplete pass. Altmaier, play action. Throws it to Robinson again, and that's going to be another incomplete pass. We're looking at 3rd and 10. Altmaier throws it to Knox, and that's going to be an incomplete pass. Altmaier, you have to get it to your wide receiver. Now we're going to get set to kick this 52-yard field goal attempt. But hold up, guys, there is a flag down the field. This is false start, so we'll be out of field goal range. We're going to go 3 and out. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Vanderbilt. Right, hands this one to Griffin. We couldn't bring him down behind the line of scrimmage. Groves, our last line of defense, is trying to bring him down, but he can't. Hurdles over Brown, and Griffin is gone. This is going to be another touchdown for the Commodores. A 90-yard touchdown run, and Griffin broke a record as well. This game is not looking too good for us. Now it's going to be 1st and 10 for Ole Miss. We're at the 27-yard line. Altmaier. He gets tackled behind the line of scrimmage, trying to hand it off to Evans. Our offensive line, we need to do better with blocking. Run blocking, pass blocking, we need to do better. Altmaier steps back, rolls to the left, trying to find someone, throws it downfield to Wade, who makes the catch, and he's heading downfield. Great pass for Altmaier to throw it on the run, and that's going to be a touchdown for Ole Miss. Finally, we have points up on the board. The score is now 21-7 with less than a minute to go in the second quarter. They're going to hand it off to Smith. Juke move. He's stuck at the line of scrimmage, and he's finally brought down. A loss of 1 as Vanderbilt used their first timeout. Right, steps back, throws it downfield. Groves is back there, and that should have been easily intercepted. Now we're looking at 3rd and 11. Right, hands off to Smith, juke move, and he's running up the middle, breaks a tackle, and Robinson was there to finally bring him down. We need to do better with getting to this running back because he's running all over us today. Right, steps back, and that's going to be an incomplete pass. I don't know who he was throwing it to. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Right, throws it to Griffin, who makes the catch, and that's going to be a first down for Vanderbilt as they rush their offense. But hold up, guys, there is a flag down the field. It's going to be called for encroachment on us. It's going to be 1st and 5 now for Vanderbilt at the 35-yard line. Right, throws it downfield, and this one's intercepted by Brown. Amazing job for Brown to step up and get that pick. But hold up, he is injured. He has hurt his elbow on that play. But, you know, it was a great sacrifice to prevent them from scoring before halftime. As we head to the locker room with the score, Vanderbilt 21, Ole Miss 7. First and 10 for Vanderbilt. As we start the second half of play, we need to do better on offense and defense in order for us to come back in this game. As they hand it off to Griffin, he gets a gain of about 2 on that play. It's going to be 2nd and 8. Right, hands it off to Griffin again, juke move. He has the blockers. Groves tries to bring him down. He's heading upfield, and we finally bring him down. So far, Griffin has 15 attempts for 190 yards and 1 rushing touchdown. Right, hands it off to Smith. He's going to run up the middle, and Groves was there to bring him down. First down, Vanderbilt. I like what they're doing. They keep switching in between Griffin and Smith, so the other one won't get tired. Right, steps back. Looking, throws across the middle, and this one's batted down by Pegas, our defensive lineman. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Right, looking, and nearly sacked on that play, but that's going to be an incomplete pass. We're looking at 3rd and 10. Right, drops back, throws across the middle to Griffin, who makes the catch, and he's tackled at the 1-yard line. That should have been intercepted by Sistrunk. Right, hands it off to Griffin. He's going to juke, and he stops short of the end zone. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Right, play action. Throws it downfield, and it's going to be caught. That's going to be another touchdown for Vanderbilt. A 1-yard touchdown pass. The score is now 28-7. We are down by 21 points. Altmaier steps back, trying to make something happen. He fumbles the football, and Davis was there to pick it up. And just like that, this one's going back the other way. It's going to be 1st and goal for Vanderbilt at the 7-yard line. Right, steps back, throws it, and this one is going to sail out of bounds. It's going to be 2nd and goal for Vanderbilt. Right, hands it off to Griffin. He's going to run up the middle, and that's going to be an easy touchdown for the Vanderbilt Commodores, a 7-yard touchdown run. This game has gotten out of hand. We are down by 28 points. Altmaier hands it off to Evans. And Evans going to get tackled. A gain of 1 on that play. 2nd and 9. Evans hasn't been making much noise today. I can't run the football, nor can I pass it. Altmaier steps back, rolls to the right. Throws it downfield to Mingo, and that's going to be an incomplete pass. Man, Vanderbilt's defense, they're having a great game today. 4 sacks, 5 hurries. I don't know what to do. Altmaier rolls to the left, throws it downfield to Robinson, and that's going to be an incomplete pass. We're going to go 3 and out. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Vanderbilt at the 43-yard line. Right, hands it off to Smith, and he gets a gain of 1 on that play. It's going to be 2nd and 9. Right, drops back, throws it across the middle to McGowan, who makes the catch. I left my assignment, but Young was there to finally bring him down, our last line of defense. So far, Vanderbilt has 12 first downs. We only have 5. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line for Vanderbilt. Right, steps back, throws it, and it's going to be caught by Shepard. That's going to be another touchdown for Vanderbilt. This game is out of control. We are down by so many points. The score is 42-7. Altmaier throws it downfield to Trigg, who makes the catch. And number 21 is trying to bring him down, but Trigg is trying to stay on his feet. Can he get into the end zone? And he does. That's going to be a touchdown for Ole Miss. The score is now 42-14. And with that touchdown, that brings a little bit of hope for Ole Miss, as Wright throws it to Griffin, and Coleman was there to bring him down. So far, Wright has 3 consecutive completions. It's going to be 2nd and 8. Wright hands it off to Smith, and he gets a gain of 1 on that play. It's going to be 3rd and 7. Man, Vanderbilt is doing so well today. They are 4-5 on 3rd down conversions. Wright throws across the middle, and that's going to be an incomplete pass. They're going to go 3 and out. It'll be 1st and 10 for Ole Miss. We're at the 4-yard line. Altmaier hands it off to Evans. He's trying to run up the middle, and he's tackled behind the line of scrimmage. He's been struggling this whole game. I hate to see it, but that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter with the score: Vanderbilt 42, Ole Miss 14. I never thought we'll be trailing by 28 points to the Vanderbilt Commodores. They are currently 1-4. We just came off of a great win to Georgia, and now look at this. We can't get anything going. It's going to be 3rd and 11 for Ole Miss. We're currently 1 of 6 on 3rd down conversions. Altmaier rolls to the left, throws it downfield to Wade, who makes the catch. Number 7 tried to bat it down. Can he get into the end zone? He's at the 20. He's at the 10. And that's going to be a touchdown for Ole Miss, as Altmaier breaks the longest pass record on that play. It's going to be 1st and 10 now for Vanderbilt. They're at the 30-yard line. And it looks like they put in their backup quarterback as he throws it to Smith, who makes the catch. And that's going to be a 1st down for Vanderbilt. Swain throws it, nearly intercepted. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Swain hands it off to Smith, and he's tackled behind the line of scrimmage by Pegas. A 4-yard loss. It's going to be 3rd and 14. Swain steps back, looking, throws it, and that's going to be an incomplete pass. They're going to go 3 and out. It'll be 1st and 10 for Ole Miss. We're at the 14-yard line. Altmaier hands it off to Evans. He's running to the outside, trying to outrun the defenders. He gets the 1st down there more before finally running out of bounds. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Ole Miss. We're at the 34-yard line. Altmaier rolls to the left, fires it downfield to Robinson, who makes the catch, and that's going to be another 1st down for Ole Miss. Amazing catch for Robinson. We're at the 29-yard line. Altmaier rolls to the right, throws it downfield to Mingo, and this one's going to be incomplete. We're looking at 2nd and 10. Altmaier rolls to the left this time, throws it downfield to Wade, and he drops the football. He took a big hit, and now we're looking at 3rd and 10. We are currently 2 of 7 on 3rd down conversions. Altmaier looking, scanning the field, Throws it to Trigg, nearly intercepted. It's going to be 4th and 10. And on 4th and 10, at this point, we have nothing to lose. Throws it downfield to Wade, who makes the catch. And that's going to be another touchdown for Wade as we kick this one off to Vanderbilt. And it's going to be Skinner back there to return this one. He breaks a tackle, and he's heading upfield, and no one can catch up to him. And that's going to be a touchdown for the Commodores. And just like that, that's the final nail in the coffin. An 89-yard touchdown return as we lose to the Commodores 52-28. What a tough game. I didn't expect us to lose this one, to be honest. Now we're going to take a look at the player of the game. We have number 24, Rocco Griffin, the junior halfback. He had 7 carries for 156 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns, 3 receptions for 36 yards. We just couldn't stop them. They were running all over us. But that's going to do it for this one. Let's go ahead and take a look at the game stats. So that's going to do it for the ball game, guys. We lost to the Vanderbilt Commodores 52-28 at home. A lot of mistakes were made throughout this game. We did pretty well in the second half, especially in the 4th quarter. I thought we were coming back, but in the end, we lost by 24 points. We had 10 first downs in this game. Vanderbilt had 13. Total offense, we had 423. Vanderbilt had 431. On the ground, we had 19 rushes for 9 yards. Vanderbilt had 18 rushes for 199 yards. Through the air, we had 9 completions out of 24 attempts and scored 4 touchdowns. Vanderbilt had 13 completions out of 28 attempts and scored 4 touchdowns as well. We had 414 passing yards. Vanderbilt had 232. We were sacked 4 times in this game. We didn't sack Vanderbilt's quarterback, not even once. We were 2 of 9 on 3rd down conversions. Vanderbilt was 4 of 8. We didn't have the opportunity to be in the red zone, but Vanderbilt, they were in the red zone 5 times, scoring 4 touchdowns and kicking 1 field goal. We had 2 turnovers. Vanderbilt had 1. We fumbled the ball twice and lost it once. Both teams threw 1 interception. Total yards, we had 631. Vanderbilt had 610. In time of possession, we had 939. Vanderbilt had 1021. Now moving over to individual stats, Luke Altmaier had a 229 QB rating. He had 9 completions out of 24 attempts for 414 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception, and a 37 completion percentage. On the ground, Zach Evans didn't do so well today. He only had 35 yards, averaging 4 yards per carry. Wade had 4 receptions for 221 yards. Trigg had 2 receptions for 110. Robinson had 1 reception for 37. Knox had 1 reception for 26. And Mingo had 1 reception for 20 yards. Wade had 3 receiving touchdowns, and Michael Trigg had 1. Defensively, Robinson led our team in tackles with 6. Coleman, Pegas, and Robinson had 1 tackle for loss, and Brown had 1 interception. Now we're going to take a look at the NCAA Players of the Week for Week 7. On offense, we have number 30 Magum, the senior halfback out of USF, as they defeated UConn 33-30. He had 26 carries for 216 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns, 2 receptions for 86 yards, and 1 receiving touchdown. Defensively, we have number 27 Smith, the senior redshirt cornerback out of Kent State, as they defeated Temple 2017 in overtime. He had 2 tackles, 3 interceptions, and 2 touchdowns. Moving over to the SEC Players of the Week for Week 7. On offense, we have number 1 Gibbs, the junior halfback out of Alabama, as they defeated Duke 30-14. He had 34 carries for 218 yards, 3 rushing touchdowns, 2 receptions for 29 yards. Defensively, we have number 13 Weaver, the junior redshirt left outside linebacker from Kentucky, as they defeated South Carolina 13-7. He had 13 tackles, 4 of those tackles being for loss, 2 sacks, and a forced fumble. So in the next video, guys, we'll be taking on the undefeated Alabama Crimson Tide, who are currently 6-0. They have an A+ overall, an A+ offense, and an A+ defense. Look at their stat lines, man. Undefeated. They have a single digits, number 4 in points per game, number 2 in rush defense, number 3 in total defense. This is going to be a challenge for us. This is an away game. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this one. If you like what you see and you would like to see more, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know how I'm doing down in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.